Welcome back to the Dzjiefoils channel, or if you're new, welcome!
Pretty sick board, mate.
In this video I'm gonna make a kitefoil board out of leftover insulation material. First I have to dismantle the insulation material from its skin. Then I saw out the outline and used the electric planer to get it to the right thickness and add some rocker to the board. The PU foam I'm using here is really soft, so I have to be very careful with it while shaping. Now that the board has the right thickness and some concave, I can start shaping the rails. I'm drawing a stringer on the board that helps me with measuring things to make sure this board is symmetrical. And I'm drawing some guidelines to shape the rails. I'm creating a concave shape on the deck to give you some more feeling in your toes and heels. I'm making the bottom of the board very angled and beveled. That helps the board release from the surface of the water. This deep double concave guides the water to the tail. The tail is also beveled, so it releases water pretty quickly. That creates some speed on the board. I'm putting in a piece of hard foam with the foil boxes already mounted into it. I only have to glue them into place. The shaping of the board is now finished, and I'm now going to show you how I laminate this board with carbon fiber. I'm starting with gluing in the foil box together with some reinforcement pieces of carbon. I've glued in the fin boxes and I'm now adding reinforcement pieces of carbon to the whole board. I'm adding 2 layers of carbon fiber on top of that. I'm adding a lot of epoxy to saturate all the carbon, and then I wrap it around the rails. 2 layers of carbon around the rails to provide a lot of strength and adding stiffness. As you can see, I added a little bit of peel ply and some breather cloth to get a good result in the vacuum bag. After 24 hours in a warm kitchen in the vacuum bag, the epoxy has cured and it's time to rip the peel ply off. Now it's time to trim down the cut lap on the deck of the board. I used multiple layers of tape underneath the carbon, so you have a clear vision of where to cut it. You can see some big holes in the foam created by this process, but that won't be an issue because I'll be sanding that down. I'm putting a sandwich layer on the deck because that provides a lot of strength for impacts. There's a lot of impact on the deck because when kitesurfing you have to push really hard with your heels against the force of the kite. So the deck has to withstand a lot of forces. I'm measuring and cutting all the carbon pieces and the sandwich pieces before I'm using the epoxy. When I've mixed the epoxy, I've only got 40 minutes to make sure everything is laminated and in the vacuum bag, so I have to hurry a bit. After I've added the first layer of carbon and the sandwich material, it's time for a last layer of carbon that completes the sandwich structure. All the following steps are exactly the same as laminating the bottom of this board. So peel ply, absorber cloth, and then into the vacuum bag. Shape-wise and strength-wise the board is now finished, but I have to do some touch-ups on the creases that the vacuum bag caused. And in the next video you will see me finishing this board and hopefully see the new owner surf it with his Kitefoil. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In the meantime, while editing this video, the board is finished and it's with its new owner. I'm trying to shoot some footage of him surfing it for the first time pretty soon.
Pretty sick board, mate.
The board is eventually gonna look a lot different than it does now, so stay tuned for part 2.